guys, welcome to the very first video of my channel, and thank you for showing so much love and support to my previous video. Also, I'm grateful to everyone who has subscribed my channel till now. In today's video, we'll be doing a full face of makeup using just one brand. So I'll be creating this makeup look using all the products from Inside Cosmetics. I've used these products multiple times, so I have a good review on these products. So if you're planning to buy any of these products, you can check out my video and conclude if you want to purchase these items or not. So without wasting a lot of time, let's just quickly get into the video. Okay guys, so I have all my makeup products right in front of me, and let's begin with our makeup look. So for my primer, I'm using this 3-in-1 Prime, Protect and Moisturize primer. It is a silicone based primer and it is supposed to give you 24-hour lasting with a satin finish. So I'll be taking a few drops on my finger, and it is a silicone based primer, so you have to warm it up and then apply it to your face. So basically I'll apply it to the area where I have open pores only. Like, I won't apply it on my entire face. I just apply it here, a bit on my nose, on the apple of my cheeks, on my under eye and a little bit on my forehead. I have used this primer earlier also, but it doesn't blur out my pore enough, but it gives me a very smooth base to put my makeup on, which is, I feel, a good thing for a primer, giving you a perfect base or a perfect canvas on which you can work upon. And I really like this primer. Like, it's a very good to go type of primer. Now for my concealer, I'll be using this Inside Pro Concealer palette, which have multiple shades. It has a orange color corrector. It has 4 shades to conceal your face, and it also has a contour palette, like a contour shade, because it is supposed to conceal, correct and contour your face as it claims. I really like this palette and I've used it like multiple times. So today I'll be using this pink color corrector to conceal my dark circles. This palette like has a very smooth blendability. You need like minimum efforts to blend these shades. I apply my concealer with a brush, then I use a mini beauty blender to blend out the product. I usually like to blend the products with a blender instead of brush, because I feel it gives me a much smoother finish working with a blender. I also like to apply some color corrector on my eyelids, because I think I have very pigmented eyelids. So sometimes I feel very difficult, like I don't find that eyeshadow finish smooth enough if I don't conceal my eyelids well. Now going on with my other eye. Applying a bit on my eyelids. I'm also applying it on some areas where I have acne marks. I'm applying a little bit because after that I'll be concealing using a concealer of my shade. After color correcting my face, I'm going on with this Inside HD foundation. It is a high coverage foundation which gives you a dewy finish, and I'm in the shade NY20. I honestly do not like the shade range of this product, because like they have very minimal shades and it's very difficult to figure out which shade you are in. So basically this shade is for light to medium skin tone with warm olive or yellow undertone. For me this shade is perfect. Like, I have used it a couple of times, so I'll be taking a little bit on the back of my palm and dotting it off all over my face. It is a very thick foundation, like it's not your liquid consistency. Also, it does oxidize a bit, so if you are buying for yourself, then please go for a shade lighter, so that when it oxidizes, it matches your shade, or else it will look very dark on your face. I don't apply much foundation on my forehead because I have a very dry forehead, and then it ends up looking very cakey. Coming to the blendability of this foundation, I think like in accordance with the consistency, it blends very nicely. It's just that you need to work very quick with it, or it will, like, otherwise it will end up drying and leaving patches to your skin. So you need to work very quickly with this foundation. And the coverage, like, what I feel is that it is not a full coverage foundation, it is somewhere between medium to full coverage, but it is definitely a buildable foundation. Like, you can build it up and make it a very high coverage foundation. It gives a dewy finish as it claims. Like, after using this, I feel that my face looks very glowy and dewy, which I love about this. And see how beautifully it has blended into my skin, leaving no patches. Now I'm using this concealer from Inside Cosmetics. It is in the shade NC2 Beige. These are the single shade pots, like it is similar to this palette. It is just that these are the single shades that you can get, and this is the entire palette. The consistency, the coverage and everything is exactly same with this one. Now I'm just applying some of it in my under eyes and a little bit on the spots. I think it is a very good concealer under a budget. Like, it is quite affordable. If you do not want to go in with the entire palette, then you can opt for these individual shades and you're good to go. Done with concealing and the foundation. Now for setting it up, I have Flawless Matte Finish Finishing Loose Powder. Though I'm a dry skin type person, so I don't prefer to set my entire face with a loose powder because it tends to dry up my skin. But today I'll be using this, and I'll be only setting up the areas which are like all my oily areas instead of setting up my entire face. This loose powder is very finely milled. It has very thin particles, which I think is a good thing for it. Now I'll be setting my under eyes with it. This actually provides you with a matte finish. Like, the areas where you will apply will look very mattified. So I prefer it applying only on the areas where I tend to get like sweaty or feel oily. I don't set my entire forehead because, as I mentioned earlier, I have a very dry forehead and it will end up looking very cakey, which I don't like. So this is just this much only. Like, I would like to set only these parts of my area rather than my entire face. Now I'll be using a makeup fixer. So for that I have this makeup fixer spray, which is a long lasting makeup fixer, non-sticky, and refreshes you. So honestly, I do feel that after applying it I feel very refreshed and dewy, but I cannot claim about the long lasting point because I don't see any much difference in my makeup lasting long before applying this or after applying this, but my base looks very dewy after applying this makeup fixer. And now going on with the makeup fixer and spritzing it all over my face. We'll wait for a minute to let it get, we'll wait for it to get dried, and then we'll continue with all. Now I'll be going on with my eyeshadow, and for my eyeshadow I have this Showtime eyeshadow palette in the shade Purple Haze. Okay, so this eyeshadow palette has to be the second most favorite product of mine in this video. You will have to wait for the end to see the best or the hero product of the video. I really like the shade range of this palette, and they do have multiple options. Like, they have a colorful palette in which they have like poppy colors, and it is the second one in which they have all the browns and the nudes. So I went forward with the Purple Haze, which has like pink, purple, berry and 2 glitter shades. So the pigment of this palette is really good, and also the best part is it does not give me a fallout, which is something I really like about this palette. So for today, I'll be going on like with a neutral look. First I'm using this shade on my outer area of the eyelid, dusting off the excess. It is very pigmented. Like, I love the pigment of this palette and love how smoothly it blends out. Leaving no fallout. I hope you can see the beautiful pigment like it is giving me. I just put the shades on the outer corner of my eyelid. Doing the same on my other eye. Now I'll be going on with this lightest pink shade as the transition, like I'll be adding it here as a transition shade. I love this palette so much that I would definitely purchase the other browns in this palette because I love the result this is giving me. Okay, so now earlier I was planning to do a neutral look, but now after seeing these glitters, I'm planning to go with this little purple, or you can say lilac glitter on the inner corners of my eye and see how this works. Okay, so I'll be going on very light handed. I don't want my eyeshadow to be very glittery for today. Okay, I really like this glitter. Like, it has a very light sheen to it, not very blingy and not very mattifying. You can build it up if you want to, but I think I'm good to go. Doing the same on my other eye. For my inner corner, I'm planning to go with this champagne golden shade. I'll apply a little bit on my inner corner just for that glow. I really like how my eyeshadow look has turned out, and there is zero fallout. This is something I love. For my eyeliner, I have this Inside Dramatic waterproof eyeliner, but like I have tried using it previous. I don't find it waterproof at all. Also, there is a drawback about this eyeliner. I hate this brush. First of all, it is such a thick brush and the bristles are so rough that it is very difficult to work with. Otherwise, to the contrary, it is a matte finish and it is a very jet black shade, which looks very pretty after applying. The only drawback is the brush, because I find it very difficult to work with this brush or create a wing. But for today's video, we'll try and function with this brush. Okay, so I'm done with my eyeliner. I really like the color and the finish of this eyeliner, but the only thing I'm not liking is my wing because of this filthy brush, and I think they could do a better job with the brush. Now going on with the mascara, I have this Perfect Ultra Curl Plus Volume Mascara. So talking about the wand, I really like to have like a very brushy and a big wand so that it could separate my eyelashes and give it a proper finish, which this clearly doesn't have. Also, I feel it is very thick and very heavy on my eyelashes. And talking about the Glam, which is the Ultra Curl Plus Volume, it does provide curls to my eyelashes. Like, my eyelashes look really curly, but coming to the volume part, I think in case of volume, it ends up clustering my eyelashes and making them look very heavy and very ugly, which I clearly don't. I tried to work very light-handedly with this mascara, but somehow it makes my lashes look very clumsy. Though it provides a very good curling effect, but that is all a waste when your lashes are looking clumpy. Okay, so I'm done with my first coat of the mascara, and this is what my eyelashes look with the first coat. Honestly, after the first coat, I don't like going in with the second coat because my lashes are already feeling very clumpy and I don't want them to get ruined with the second coat. So I prefer only one coat of this mascara. And I would advise you that if you're using this mascara, please go very light-handedly on your lashes, or else you will end up looking very clumpy. Okay, so this is what the final product of the mascara. Though I really love the curl this mascara provides me, like my lashes look as if I have curled them using a curler. But the clumpiness is something which we could not miss. And now, after completing our eye look, here we come to the hero product of this video, which is this blusher. This is a cream blusher in the shade Raspberry Gelato, and this is something which I absolutely love from the entire range. It retails for only 75 rupees and the product and the finish is commendable. Like the glow it provides to your face and the pigmentation is next level. Like I really love this product and I cannot resist myself from using this. I like to apply it with a fluffy brush. I don't like to blend my cream blushes with a finger because I think it ends up looking very patchy on my face somehow. So I prefer blending it with a brush. And since this blush is very pigmented, I suggest you to go a bit light-handed and then build it up if you want to. So applying a bit on my nose, my cheek, apple of my cheeks and blending it. Don't rub while blending, you need to dab to blend your brush. The pigmentation of this blush is really good, and also it doesn't shakes your makeup base while applying it. Usually cream blushes tend to remove your foundation or any base product which you have used, but this blush doesn't do any of it and it gives you a very glowy look, and it is very long lasting. Like if I have applied it in the morning, then till the evening I don't have to give it a touch up or anything. I'm good to go. Okay, so guys, now comes up the highlighter. So for my highlighter, I'm using this cream highlighter in the shade Savage Barbie. It is a very good highlighter and has no chunky glitter particles and looks very flawless. I would like to apply just a little bit because I'm not a very big highlighter fan. I like to go overboard with my blush and like to apply very minimal highlighter. Though this gives a very good glow, like if you love highlighter or if you like to go overboard with your highlighter, this is a very good highlighter and it retails for just 100 rupees. Like you get this beautiful product in just 100 rupees. And I like a little bit on the tip of my nose. This highlighter works very good as an eyeshadow also. Like you can take a little bit of it and just apply it to the inner corner and it will give you that very pretty, glowy and shimmery effect. I have used it multiple times as my eyeshadow also, and this also I have 4 to 5 shades I guess, so it's a very good product. Now comes the lipstick. So for my lipstick I have these 2 shades. One is the Sugar Plum and the other is Tranny. So Sugar Plum is like a very bright and dark maroon pinkish shade. Let me just swatch it for you guys. And Tranny is like a very nude shade. Though I'm not a fan of any of these shades because one looks very dark and bright on my skin tone and the other is very nude, like it washes me off. So for today I would like to mix these two shades and make it up work for the video. So first I'm applying this Sugar Plum. These lipsticks are matte lipsticks and it says these are non-transfer lip color. Also I have applied these shade earlier and I don't think they don't dry your lips up a lot and are quite long lasting for me as well. So I've mixed these two shades up and created like a not too bright or dark shade which I think is pretty okay for me. And yeah guys, so here we come to the end of this video. Okay guys, so here is the final look that I have come up with, and I would also like to tell you my top 3 favorite products from today's makeup look. So the first one has to be the cream blusher from in the shade Raspberry Gelato. That too for just 75 rupees. I think it does an amazing job and I have no complaints with this product. Then the second one has to be the Showtime eyeshadow palette. I think it has a very great pigmentation, easy to work with and totally worth your money. Has to be this Conceal, Correct and Contour palette. You have everything you need to conceal your face. You have a color corrector, along with it you have a contour shade. Also guys, do let me know in the comment section below what do you guys think about this look, and is there any product that you would like to purchase, or you can also tell me any other product. You can mention any product that you would want me to review for you guys in the comment section below. I do have a small announcement for you guys. I'm planning to do a giveaway on my channel when we hit 500 subscribers. All you have to do is subscribe to my YouTube page, like my videos and comment once you've done all these 2 steps, and I'll be hosting a giveaway soon. Thank you guys, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment down below.